This is a spicy one, Broncos country. Are the Denver Broncos about to pull the trigger on a trade that would land them a former first-round quarterback? We're going to dive in right now. According to a report on ESPN, Bill Barnwell in particular, the trade proposal would have the Denver Broncos sending linebacker Alex Singleton and a fourth-round draft pick to the Dallas Cowboys in exchange for the former number 3 overall pick, Trey Lance, and the Cowboys' 6th round draft pick. So before I weigh in and give my opinion, it is Alex Singleton and a 4th for Trey Lance and a 6th. Weigh in on the comments. What do you think? If you were George Paton or Sean Payton, would you accept that trade? If it were me, I would hit accept on that trade so fast that I would break my Madden controller. The upside of that trade is just phenomenal. I think you put Trey Lance in with Sean Payton. You saw what Sean Payton did with someone like Taysom Hill. You can see that if you give him an athlete, and we all love Russell Wilson, but he isn't the athlete that won Seattle the Super Bowl a bunch of years ago. He's a 34-year-old quarterback. But you give him Trey Lance, and that would be incredible. And Trey Lance, former North Dakota Bison, as far as I'm concerned, everyone in North Dakota, you're in Broncos country. How excited would you be to see Trey Lance in orange and blue? We know that orange and blue quarterbacks wearing number 15. Got it up on the wall there with Sir Timothy Tebow. The upside is just tremendous. I think we keep winning, we keep him on the bench. If we start losing and we're going to tank for Caleb Williams or anything like that, let Russ just ride it out on the bench and see what Trey Lance has. Like the upside to Trey Lance in Sean Payton's system, knowing what he did with Taysom Hill is just, it gives me like goosebumps. It makes me excited about the year again. And then as far as like, what is the risk or what's the downside when you're moving away from Alex Singleton? I've been a huge fan of Alex Singleton. He's led the team in tackles. He's got great hair. I think he could have a hair sponsorship with like Head and Shoulders. He looks like a handsome Troy Polamalu type of dude. But the fact is, he was on the team that let up 70 points to the Dolphins. Like our defense isn't lights out. Our defense isn't that great. We really have nowhere to go but up. Right now, I think our defense is the 31st ranked in as far as points allowed against them. Last week we were 32, so we keep dropping each week after that 70 burger we let up to the Dolphins. But man, the risk just isn't that great. The other thing about moving away from Alex Singleton that it really enables you to do, which kind of makes me super pumped, is it lets us see another George Paton draft pick. Who are the draft picks we've seen this year? It is Jaleel McLaughlin and Marvin Mims, and I want to see more and more of those dudes because they are lights out. They're fast, they're incredible, and just seeing their performance has changed my opinion on George Paton as a drafter. So by moving on from Alex Singleton, we can see our next draft pick, the guy we picked with 67 overall, who is Drew Sanders out of Arkansas, who transferred to Arkansas from Alabama. 6'5", he ran a 4.59 40, so this dude is insanely fast for how big he is. Kind of coincidentally, Travis Kelce, 6'5", and ran a 4.61. So the fact is, you throw this new guy, Drew Sanders, in there, I think he keeps up with Travis Kelce. Who knows, if we have him on Travis Kelce, maybe Taylor Swift leaves Travis. Who's to say? Who's to say what really happens with that? But I would be super excited about the fact that you put in and let another guy come in and see what Drew Sanders has. The other aspect, the huge upside of Trey Lance is who evaluated him? Who was his talent evaluator? Why did he go number 3 overall over guys like Pro Bowlers, Mac Jones, like incredible players like Justin Fields, like Pat Surtain? Well, Kyle Shanahan thought he was good enough to go number 3 overall. The Shanahan family is one of the most respected families in all of football when it comes to evaluating offensive talent. You know that Mike and Kyle go hand in hand when they make evaluations on dudes, and they felt good enough about him that they mortgaged the 49ers' future to trade up and take him at number 3 overall. And I just have a hard time doubting the Shanahans. I don't think they were that wrong with Trey Lance, that he doesn't deserve a shot at a starting quarterback job. And to me, the upside of this is amazing. Cowboys get a great linebacker in Alex Singleton. We get a potential future quarterback. Like I would love to see what Trey Lance can do. So very excited about it. I'm just excited to jump into trade rumor season. This could be really, really cool for the Denver Broncos, but I want to hear what y'all think. Can you like this video so that if we make this trade, I'll clock out of work and make a video, because that would be amazing. Also, weigh in on the chat. What do you think? Would you make this trade if you were Sean Payton or George Payton? We'll see what happens. We'll catch you next time.